just got like fingerprints all over the lens of this camera, which I do editing with, so please do bear with me. And I'm also wearing sunglasses since the sun is out. Daniel Seiss comes to the plate for the St. Mary's Crusaders, and he looks at high for a ball to start her out. 1-0 to count. Just underway. We're going to be on battery power for a little bit until we can get a chance to get plugged in. That's in their first stride. 1-1 to count. Scoreboard is on, but we can't find anybody to run it. Now here's the delivery, and that one's low in the dirt. 2-1 to count. For those that have been here to U.S. Cellular Community Park, we know that that is not dirt. That's artificial surface, much like the grassy area. So 2-1 to count. That's high for a ball. 3-1 to count. We got Sean Gallagher coaching over at first base. He's the head coach, first-year head coach at St. Mary's. Now here's the delivery, and that's on their first strike. 3-2 to count. And Roger Robeson is over at first base coaching, one of the assistants. Dan Seiss is one of the other assistants. And there's another assistant. And that's ball 4. So Seiss gets on board with a walk. So as we said, rivalry to end all rivalries here. St. Mary's Crusaders, Cascade Christian Challengers. But it's a positive rivalry where no one in their right mind would get a fist fight or anything. At the plate now, Jake Isola. And turn and throw to first off camera, but back in time. As we start fresh and anew on the count. Again, we're going to try and make up one game for St. Mary's. So turn and throw back to first. And not in time. 1-0 to count. And we saw Cascade Christian last time in a 16-5 win in 5 innings over the Umpqua Valley Christian Monarchs in their second meeting with the Winston Roseburg School. That first meeting was 7-4, but that was only the start of the season. And turn and fade back to first. That was Daniel Seiss giving Daniel Scotto some static on the mound. Cody Coggins is behind the plate, and he's back to wearing number 9. And there's a bunt! Turn, throw to first. Sacrifice works, and it gets the runner over to second base. So Isola is out, but Seiss advances over to second. Now we're up to the number 3 batter in the lineup, and that is Dan Levins, center fielder. And wondering why we're not mentioning the grades for the Crusaders. Well, we don't have them at the moment. We'll try and get them hopefully by the next game, and that one is in their first stride. 0-1 to count. But I think that you may have seen the grades at the beginning of the program. And Scotto back over. Seiss, a good base runner. We've seen him run the bases, and now he takes off as that is low for a ball. Slides into third safely. So Seiss really causing some problems for Daniel Scotto on the mound. So it looks like that is a 1-1 count now. And we saw some good base running with Seiss against the Weed Cougars a few weeks ago in the doubleheader over at Nice Field. That's enough for a strike. 1-2 to count. Umpire give him a late call, but we take his word for it all the time. We don't want to argue. 1-2 to count. begin here, top half of the first inning. First game of our doubleheader here today. And that's outside for a ball. 2-2 to count. And we do have a major announcement, which involves the possible launching of a website for Action Video Entertainment. We'll be filling you in on all the details in just a little bit. Here's the delivery, and there's a swing and a miss strike. That's a strikeout for Scotto. So 2 are gone with runner on third. And now the big guy, the power hitter,
Eat them all.
Joe Hammond,
Eat them all.
comes up to the plate. He's the designated
Eat
hitter.
them all.
Trying to get the camera moved over. Now that I have electrical power, we'll see if this thing is still going.
Nice pitch.
That's in there for a strike, going 1 to count, and just like that, the monitor gets brighter. Usually dark when we're on battery power, so that's probably why we have a little issue with that. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike.
Nice job. Get there on that spot, kid.
0-2 to count. With the DH Levens at the plate. So base runner Sice on board with a walk, but it's been
Good pitch.
It's been strikeouts ever since, and there's number 2 for Scotto. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the first inning with the score. St. Mary's Crusaders 0, and the Cascade Christian Challengers come in the back. As the Challengers are on their way to the field. 0-1 to count. There's the pitch on the way, and there's a grounder. Goes right to first. Dusenberry picks it up, goes and tags the base for the out. 1 is away. And the batter now is Christian Aviles, number 12, wearing the Newswatch on the back of his jersey right there. He's playing second base this afternoon. Here's the delivery, showing bunt, backs off, but takes a strike anyway. 0-1 to count. So despite the walk and then the subsequent error with the runner on base, it's been pretty much a pitcher's duel so far. Early in the third inning. That's all inside. 1-1 to count. Be interested to see how St. Mary's does this year. As I said, we are going to see them again against Cascade Christian in the rematch. Here's the delivery, a swing and a miss. 1-2 to count. Next time we see St. Mary's, will be at home against Lakeview over at Mace Field, depending on how the field conditions are. And then that rematch, April 30th, with Cascade Christian over at Mace. That'll be the last home game of the year for the Crusaders. Now it's ball 2, 2-2 to count. And then what is scheduled, May 7th, to be the last game we'll see St. Mary's unless we make a schedule change. 3-2 to count.
Hey, 9. Fill it up.
Road game over in Cape Junction against the Illinois Valley Cougars. But there is a possibility we'll add the road game with Rogue River coming up.
9-hitter.
Or at least I'll check the forthcoming schedule for the Crusaders. And that is a pop-up. And that is caught. Who caught that one?
Shortstop, Kyle Ferguson.
All right, just found out it's Ferguson out there. Hard to get stuff from ground level, but this is the best that we can do. So 2 are away. And we're back to the top of the order with Daniel Sice.
During the break here, I'm going to take a look and see what games will be available for.
We do have a May 4th doubleheader road game against Lakeview, but that's on a weekend when I work. And there's a line shot. It's going to be caught. There by the outfielder. And retires aside. We'll get him since we couldn't get it because of the chain link. And from what I hear, everything was civil there.
Pound at 5. Let's go, Bronco Billy!
after what almost turned into a bench clearing brawl during basketball season between the two schools. But it was domination by the Crusaders, and there's the base hit that, believe it or not, breaks up a no-hitter. And that was Isola. As we said, got a little rattled.
Good pitch.
And,
hey, do it again.
Getting a little bit of redemption.
Go, pitch contact.
So
Go get it.
First hit of the ball game, Jake Isola for the Crusaders, and boy, did they need
Throw him
that.
out.
Next up, Dan Levins at the plate, and runner goes. And slides, and they get the out, I believe. Yes, they did. Hard to see from this angle.
Go, boys.
But they got the out at second. The count, I believe, is 1-0. And that ball gets away. The count is 2-0.
Hey, go get it, 5.
So Coggins with that quick throw to second got Dan Levins there. Well, actually, Dan Levins is at the plate. They got Isola.
Good pitch.
That's in their first strike.
Great
1-1
pitch.
count.
Great spot.
So again, no hitter has been broken up. But Scotto has a 1-1 record, and there's a ground with a shortstop. Turn quick throw to first, and it's the out.
Good job, Kevin.
2 are gone.
Good job, Luke.
As Luke comes up with Luke Duesenberry comes up with the ball on the throw from Ferguson at the shortstop position, and now 2 are gone with Hammonds at the plate. My understanding is that Joe will be pitching in the next game, so they're saving him. And the pitch on the way, and that's in their first strike, going 1 to count. And the umpire with some late calls. On the strike count, but we pretty much can recognize it. There's the delivery on the way, and that's high for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, get on top of it.
A bit of a breeze it's kicking up, but at least it's refreshing.
Get on top
enough
of
that you don't have
it.
to worry about the rain. There's the delivery, and a swing and a miss. 1-2 to count.
Let's go, get it out. Eat them all, 9.
And now the delivery on the way, and this is ball back to the fence. Count remains at 1-2. As we said, 2 games this afternoon from Charter Field at U.S. Cellular Community Park. Home of the Cascade Christian Challengers, and at times can be the home of other teams if their field is in poor shape. As we said, St. Mary's played last year, but got 10 run by Mount Shasta. And Nice Field was battered by heavy storms last year. There's a grounder at the shortstop again. Ferguson's throw to first in time, and the side is retired. The St. Mary's Crusaders did get a base hit by Jake Isola, but was thrown out trying to steal second, so no runs, 1 hit.